What went through your mind when you got that call from Coach K and they
It's just pure joy, man. Like I said, if you ever like just set your mind on something, actually have it come to fruition. Kind of a flashback of all the hard work, all the grinding that you did over the years, or however long it took to get to that point. Just pure joy, pure happiness, and excited. Excited for the future, excited for the opportunity. So, yeah.
Yeah, I feel like for you, you came in at a good point. 2 years before they had Kyrie, who was the main guy. They had Austin Rivers just the year before, and then you came in as the one of the top players in the country, and you started. I think you started probably every game except for maybe one or two,
Yeah.
and you did well. I mean, you knew your role. You were scoring, played defense. I feel like had you left your freshman year, you would have been a lottery pick, or you would have been a late first round pick for sure. I feel like that was
Yeah.
already certain by the draft, looking at Draft Express and all of that. So me personally, when you decided to go back to school, I was kind of stunned.
Yeah.
But why did you decide to go back? What made you go
I think
back?
uh just kind of like my roots. My mom and dad, we didn't really know the business side of it. So like up until the point where agents or anybody was telling me to go pro because of this or that, my mom was like, yeah, my baby's gonna graduate. He's gonna go to college. He's gonna get his degree. So, kind of the same approach. We took like not going to Oak Hill or Finley Prep. Just if it's meant to happen, it's gonna happen, and stay the course. You're at one of the top schools in the country academically, so it's gonna go a lot longer in life. So that was the decision. I take an opportunity to represent this country in the USA and win a gold medal. It was kind of all surreal at that moment, and one of the moments I definitely cherish for the rest of my life.
Who was on that team that you won a gold medal with?
Elfrid Payton plays with the Knicks now. Aaron Gordon, Magic, Marcus Smart, Julius Randle, Montrezl Harrell, Jeremy Grant,
Mm.
Jaleel Okafor, Justice Winslow. Uh,
Mm.
we had a squad,
Mm.
man. Billy Donovan, who's the head coach at the Oklahoma Thunder, was our coach for 2 years as well. So yeah, we were pretty stacked.
There are a lot of similarities in your game
Yeah,
and Kobe's game.
yeah. I mean, yeah, I study this game a lot, and I think that the biggest thing with Kobe that made him stand out was he could score at all three levels of the court. He can finish at a high rate on the inside, his mid-range game, as you kind of alluded to, and then he can knock it down and score from the three-point line. So, his skill set was second to none. So it just kind of forced me to work on my craft and just to be very technical, very skillful, and I just whether I was going to be athletic or not, I knew I was going to be one of the most skilled players, and that was my goal. So, yeah.
Yeah. League did you win?
It was the top league in France. So how they do it is like they have multiple tournaments and like championship opportunities, I guess you could say, in Europe. So they obviously have the regular season league, which we finished where we stopped is tied for first with two other teams.
Okay.
And then the one that we won is at Christmas, so the halfway point. The top eight teams in the top division play in the tournament. And we played in a tournament with Tony Parker's team as well, EuroLeague team, Monaco, who's a Euro Cup team, and we beat both of those teams on back-to-back nights. Both great teams, great players. Norris Cole played on Monaco, played with LeBron James in the
Okay.
Miami Heat. Um, Yabusele, I forget his, Yershon Yabusele used to play with the Celtics, plays with Asvel. They have a couple
Yeah.
other draft picks on both teams. So, I mean, it was a great tournament, high intensity tournament, big in France. So it meant a lot to the club and to the city of Dijon that we can play against these big clubs who like Asvel, who are like the Lakers, or Monaco like the Celtics in the NBA, and win. So it was cool, man.
Get your degree in.
Sociology and
Well,
marketing.
that's what you wanna. That's the next step for
Yeah,
you.
yeah, definitely. I started my business school as well for my MBA. I haven't finished yet, but I'm in the process of it. So we'll see how far I can go. Hopefully, I get my master's pretty soon, and then there's life after basketball.
Okay. Okay. So after Duke, after Maryland, you played in the summer league for a little bit. What was that like for
It was
you?
cool. First year was amazing. We won it. We won the tournament. Played with the Chicago Bulls. Ended up not getting a call back from them, but that's when I ended up joining the Charlotte Hornets, and started my year and a half, I guess you could say, in the NBA/D League, uh, a league. So yeah, it was cool playing the summer league, playing against professional talent, and you know, another place where I can rate where I was.
Okay, so I think even around that time, there were reports about you playing with the Nigerian national team, right?
Yeah.
What was that about?
It was just a turmoil situation just for me personally, trying to just the not knowing part of it. It was my first year coming out professionally. I didn't know if I where I was going to play, where I was going to get drafted, or where I was going to end up. So all that was happening during the same time. I guess I think it was the Olympics at the time. So workouts with NBA teams, or practice with the Nigerian team, and it kind of got mixed in a lot. So it didn't work out, but I'm still open to the idea, and who knows? Maybe in the future I'll play with them again.
I feel like you should, or if an opportunity comes up, I feel like you can make the team. They do have a good team, but I mean, your resume, you have a very good resume for the Nigerian national team. Even
I mean, it
now,
would be dope.
there's a
I
report
mean, I
about
think to
Spencer
represent
Dinwiddie.
any, and
Yeah, even now,
yeah,
there's a report about Spencer Dinwiddie who's saying he wants to get a Nigerian passport to play for the team. Him, Jalil Okafor, Alfarika Minu. I mean, they have a good team, but I mean, I'm not knocking anybody. I'm not going to knock anybody. But I feel like if they give you a chance and they know who you are, I feel like you will make noise with them, especially with this Olympics coming up.
yeah. I mean, it would be an amazing opportunity. Like I said, I'm open to it. They have a lot of good players this year, as you mentioned. Josh Okogie played with the Minnesota Timberwolves as well. Another
Yeah,
guy that played with the Heat or the Wizards. So they got some talent. Mike Brown is the head coach.
yeah.
And like I said, I'm open to it, open to the opportunity. And if it happens, we'll see where it goes.
You as a 6'4" guard, you weren't somebody who could. I'm not going to say you can't jump out of the gym, but you weren't somebody who just decided that I'm just going to be athletic and I'm not going to focus on my skills. You decided that you wanted to work on your skills and stand out because I mean you're not LeBron, you're not Jordan, you're Rasheed Sulaimon. So you said you want to focus on your game, your
Yeah.
skills, and things like that. A lot of people aren't really doing that. People are just think they can just jump out of the gym and find a spot on the team. What do you think about that compared to in France?
Well, I think, like I said, maybe on average, I mean, you have your outliers everywhere. You have guys like the kid Killian Hayes, who will probably be a top five, top 10 pick from France this year in the NBA draft.
No.
He's 6'6" point guard, lefty, can shoot, pretty athletic, can pass. I mean, he's going to be good wherever he was from. But I think on average, I think, yeah, we have probably more of the raw talent in America. And like I said, they have like academies and schools. So, yeah, on average,
Yeah.
probably they're more fundamental and more tactical. But I think right now the game is showing you can be who you are if you're just efficient at it. If you master it, be you can be at the top level. You can be a Steph Curry or a Trae Young, where you're not really that fast, not very that quick, not can jump that high, but you can shoot from anywhere. Rarely anyone has just a smooth, perfect path. So, I just accepted that. Everything that I've gone through, my injury, my transfer, everything, it's where exactly I'm supposed to be on my path. So, have I made some mistakes? Of course. Do I have some regrets? I try not to think about those things, but I just try to get better each and every day. I accept the blessings that I have. I'm playing the game for a great living.
Yeah.
So, at the end of the day, I'm blessed and I'm happy at the journey that I've been on. And, knowing what I know now, I'm excited for, where this journey is going to take me next.
I agree, and let me just say personally, your journey is just getting started. I mean, I feel like your game, the way you play, and you've always had an NBA game. So I feel like it's the time will come where you're going to get that call that you know that you can get because we know what you can do, and you know what you can do. That's the most important thing. So just what I would say personally is just keep doing you, just keep working hard, and stay positive. I mean, of
Thank you.
course, you got to stay and
No, of course.
everything will always pass. Everything will come to the light at the right time for you. Because I just feel like there's no way you're not gonna you won't get to where you need to be because You have the tools to do so. So just keep doing what you're doing.
I appreciate that, man. Much love.
Yeah.